But now to Queen's Park today, where the premier was defending proposed legislation aimed at scrapping fixed election dates and increasing the limit for political donations.
We get the details from CTV's Queen's Park Bureau Chief Siobhan Morris.
It's a Democratic dance that begins with a visit to the lieutenant governor, a necessary step to trigger an election. Now the government's moving to eliminate set election dates, the law in Ontario for more than 20 years.
As far as I was concerned, this is a fake law put in by the Liberal government.
The next election scheduled for June of 2029, but the change would allow progressive conservatives to stay in power until at least 2030. The premier of the day can already send voters to the polls when it makes sense for their party, something Doug Ford did earlier this year.
Call an election when the time is appropriate, up to 5 years, but could be 4, could be 3.
Most of the opposition fire is aimed at a planned bump to the maximum political donation from $3,400 to $5,000.
He is widening the trough so more of his friends can sidle on up to that trough.
The Attorney General insists there's nothing controversial here.
Manitoba, Alberta, Nova Scotia all have similar limits, Madam Speaker.
Playing catch-up with municipal rules.
We were well behind the City of Toronto. You can donate $5,000.
But that amount is spread across many candidates. The ceiling for donations for mayor is $2,500.
They're doing this in the middle of a fundraising scandal. What does that tell you about that?
Opposition parties keep leaning on the premier to fire the Minister of Labour over what looks like preferential treatment in awarding Skills Development Fund grants.
They're just opening the floodgates to more Greenbelt scandals and slush development fund scandals.
The government's also moving to make permanent a per-vote subsidy. The Attorney General says it's about maintaining a balance between private and public money in elections. The Canadian Taxpayers Federation has called it political welfare. At Queen's Park, Siobhan Morris, CTV News.